Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome to Wasteland 2 Early Access Beta. I just left the Happy Valley prison area, and I need to kind of get you up to speed on a couple things that happened. First off, I've pretty much cleared out all of the RSM, the Red Scorpion militia guys, in and around the Happy Valley area and outside of the prison. I've also done all the sort of like mini quests and anybody that I could interact with for the most part. I believe I've done that. Now I've exited the prison, and on this build of the playthrough, right outside the prison itself, and I've done this in previous series. There's like these white stones on the ground, and if you pass those white stones, you get all shot up by these turrets, and basically that was as far as you could go in the previous builds. It's my understanding that you can actually go past that in this one, and there's a little, some kind of like little robot right outside of those white rocks that's missing its tread. So my theory is that, okay, so you replace the tread, and then you can send a robot in to do something. I don't know, disarm the turrets or what, I'm not sure. But in any case, I couldn't find it in or around Happy Valley, so I'm going to exit out. Now, I'm getting a call from the Ranger Citadel. And if I'm not mistaken, and you guys know my memory's not that great for those of you that watch my channel, that I think this is going to be the call to go back to the radio tower for like a response to those robots or whatever that are attacking the radio tower. These are the ones that killed Ace, or the ones that are like that killed Ace. And maybe I can get a tread piece from one of the robots. I can't remember if parts like that dropped. I think there was something that dropped the last time I did this. So anyway, that's my theory. I'm running with it. Now, that's the first thing. Second thing is, and I can't bring it up. I will after this little alien interaction here. But we've got to still got to go to Demona, which is east of this radiation cloud. Now, I already have radiation suits, so I thought about just going over there. But the storyline has you go back to the Ranger Citadel to deal with this ranger that had deserted. And then you go and you search his place, and you get radiation suits from him, blah, 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 blah. And then you move forward. I don't know if you have to do that for the storyline or not, but I'm going to. All right, so first off, let's take this call. Yep, here we go. Things attacking it. Sounds like robots to me. Yep. Okay, so yes, indeed, it was. Alright, so we need to go to a radio tower. And see, I'm just going to cut right through this stuff because we've already got the radiation suit, so it's kind of weird. What do you see? Traveling vendor near your position. Sure, we'll investigate. I like these little random events are pretty cool. Now, what do you got for sale? Anything? Cabbage Patch Kid. No. Oh, M4 carbine. Oh. For $80? Really? Is there something wrong with it? Well, I mean, it's no M16, but I think I'll take it just to have around. I got plenty of cash, and the other reason too is I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do attack. So he's got bladed weapons up to like 4, right? And I've got him using this sickle, and it's okay. It only uses 2 AP per attack, so that's kind of nice. But especially in these fights I've been in lately, it seems like ridiculously limited in terms of how much damage he can really do with it, and then him getting it in position, because I don't know, melee doesn't seem to be translating, or melee since the pronunciation police are going to show up, I guarantee you. It just doesn't seem like the close range guys are really nearly as useful as targets become more difficult. Same thing could be said for submachine gun. They do decent damage, but maneuvering people into combat, close quarters combat, that in a safe way is kind of tough. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to take this M4 carbine with the thought of maybe giving assault rifles to tack. Plus, it is my understanding that at some point you lose, what's her face? Angela. So, we'll have to see. Do we have anything that I can trade away right here other than scrap? I mean, I've stocked up on, as you can see, I've stocked up on ammo. I've got a ton of heavy weapon stuff. Oh, by the by, I did get this Bren heavy weapon, which for some reason you can't modify. I don't know if that's on purpose or what have you, but it was significantly better than the M2 that I had. So I've got that heavy weapon now. I've got a ton of wall rockets and grenades and stuff, so stocked up there. Anything else to trade? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to buy that straight out. 80 bucks. Actually, did she have any ammo? I didn't see. Nope, didn't look like it. Okay. And for those of you that are wondering, if you are a scumbag, you can kill the traders, and sometimes you get stuff off of them, sometimes you don't. I don't understand how some of that works. The loot tables are the one thing that still don't make a lot of sense to me, but hey, I'm not the developer. And this is the first time, my guess is you guys have all noticed this before, this is the first time I'm actually noticing this. What's the significance of the number on the radiation? Is that the level of radiation gear you need to not take a hit from it? Like right here it says 3 and 4. Is that the intensity level? Right here it's a 1. That's interesting. I bet you it is, and I just never noticed it. Dangerous raiders approaching, and we're just gonna run, because if we've got 100% run, that means they're pretty wimpy targets, and we want to get to the radio tower. We do not need to fight these guys. Actually, let's fill up our water here, and then we'll cut over the radio tower. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Had people asking me, well, what's going on, Mal? How can you haven't put out as many videos? Well, I think I told you guys what happened was that the massively multiplayer game WildStar went into live, something I've been playing in beta. Went into live, and so I've been trying to do a lot of stuff with my guild, with my friends, trying to get things off the ground. And so it's been pretty time consuming. That and other things going on, believe it or not, outside of Wasteland 2, I know. But I'm trying to get that all balanced out. Trying to get it balanced out. Alright, let's go check out these robots. Now, I've only done this fight once before, and I didn't find it to be too tough. The Slicer Dicer guy, which those of you that played the first Wasteland will know what a Slicer Dicer is. For those that aren't familiar with it, this will be the one that's going to basically try to jump around on her head and has like saw blades and stuff that comes out. Thus the term Slicer Dicer. See what I did there? Okay, let's check everybody's ammo. Ammo check, peoples. And actually for this one we probably will need heavy weapons, so let's check this out here. I think what we'll do is we will grab... Do we want to use grenades? Or do we want to say screw it and use law rockets? You know what, let's it's a tough call. I think we're going to try to stick with grenades. I really want to hold on to the law rockets for even tougher fights. And let's see here. So Sarah, she's good, looks like. Swap that down here. Oh, just a random musing, by the by. Shotguns continue to suck. So, I mean, I'm going to hold out and continue to use this, or have this skill throughout this playthrough. But nothing leads me to believe that shotguns are even remotely worth it. So, unless there's a major change, unless I get a decent weapon here at some point, So far, they've all completely sucked. That's a technical term, by the way. Or they make a significant change on live when they launch the game. The shotguns are simply just absolutely not worth it at any stage of the game, in my opinion. Let's see. Let's swap weapons. So he's and we need to reload. Okay. Check his. This is another bug that is quite annoying. Is the weapon swap bug, where you have to switch back and forth between characters to get a weapon swap to work. I mean, it's still beta. I get it, but I'm looking forward to those kinds of things being fixed. Really looking forward to it. As somebody that's played a ton of Wasteland 2, these what might seemingly be little changes would be a big difference for me. Okay, so what I did last time, and I still think is a good strategy, is to sort of draw these robots down this more narrowed area. Now, the other option would be to make our way around here, go all the way around, and fight them from this side behind cover. But I don't really feel the need to do that, so I'm just going to set up like a kill box in this area right here, and then I'll use, like I typically do, sniper to draw them in. Okay, so we're going to go like, oh, something like this. Crouch. I don't know how much crouching really matters, since for some reason when you go into combat, it makes you stand up. If somebody can explain that one to me, I would appreciate it. I don't know why they do that. Don't know why. Okay, go here. Bring you up a little closer, so that your Uzi can actually do something. You are right here for your leadership ability. Okay, now, can I get a shot from here? I can. Okay, so let's go for... I think the robot killers are the range guys. Yep, and the robot clawers are the melee. So let's get this going. Here we go. Do they look different? Yeah, they have like little electric dealies and spinny claws. I don't remember that before. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's very cool. Let's see. Yeah. Still alive, huh? Okay. Now, what I did before, and seemed to work pretty well, is I sort of fired, moved back. I just did sort of, you know, tactical 2x2 fallback with these guys. I'd fire, move 2 back, fire, move 2 back, fire, move 2 back. I don't know if I need to do that, but we'll hold here for one turn. I've got range on these guys right now, so I think I'm okay. Let's see if I can finish this guy off. Alright, that's one. And this is a perfect example of, you know, what do I do with this character, tack, right? Because I can't, in good conscience, send him up here to end up meleeing these guys, because he's going to end up getting his butt kicked. So he ends up just sort of hanging out. So I got to give him some kind of range skill. I just got to figure out what it's going to be. Chisel's coming along pretty well, by the way. He's got this modified M4 carbine. I need to get him a better weapon, but it's still pretty good. And his assault rifle skill, I think, is 5 now. So, like I said, he's coming along pretty well. Look at that, 98% chance at this range. Pretty good. By the way, long barrels plus scopes for those assault rifles. Yeah, I mean, look at this range. This is how you win fights in Wasteland 2 against tough targets. At least thus far. That might change later. My guess is that it will. But at any stage so far in the game, this is how I've been winning the tougher fights. I can't get in range here and get in a defensive posture, so I am actually going to move back here, which is hopefully going to break line of sight. Yeah, it should. Famous last words, right? Okay, just going to in-turn. I guess I'll risk moving up here with heavy weapons. I can take a shot. Question is, should I? I think no. I think I'm gonna crouch and engine. Did they just take cover? Did they make the robots not stupid? These guys... Wow. Huh. If that's really what happened there, that's a cool improvement. That you can't just shoot at them and draw them to you. Well, well done, devs, if that's the case. Okay, now let's take a look here at the ranging. This guy is in optimal range for multiple attacks, but this guy's not, right? So I need to go out here with Angela's weapon. Hopefully that makes sense to you why I'm doing that. Is the guy almost toast? Almost. Okay. Swap weapons. Did I get a hit here? Yeah, I can. Didn't do much, but let's see if we can finish that guy up. Really? How many? Let me guess. One, of course. Right? It's me. How many? How many hit points would it have left? It's Wasteland 2 against Mal. Of course, it's 1 hit point. What else? What else? I didn't even have to look. Right? Did we have to look? We didn't. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Let's take a shot at this guy over here. I guess we can bring Tack in over here. We might as well. Oh, robot. Oh, I've never seen that. See that? Robot was immune to bleeding. That's kind of cool. Which makes sense. I mean, I guess they could have him, like, squirt out, like, I don't know, hydraulic fluid or something. Oh man, this seems like a waste, doesn't it? To shoot 5.56 round for 1 hit point, but if not, yeah, I'm gonna shoot here. Is that 1 hit point again? Jeez. Okay, swap weapons. Let's see here. Can we finish these guys off? Great. That would be just fabulous. Okay. So is this they're dead, right? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, we're going to create a firing line right here. And I'm going to take this opportunity to reload. What are these guys doing? Are they just going to hang out there? I mean, I'm fine with that, because once I get in range, I mean, it's going to be bad times for them. I mean, matter of fact, I think... sight blocked? We'll see next turn, but I think I'm going to be able to get some shots off on them. This is something I wish they had put in, where the dead robots would provide cover. I still hope the devs consider doing that, because I think it makes sense. Right? I mean, it's this big hunk of metal just sitting there. It should provide cover. That would be neat. That would be neat. I humbly put in that request, devs. Mal, like anybody's listening to you. Hey, you'd be surprised. These devs are pretty darn responsive. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Ah, here you go. How was that? Did you like that? Was that good for you? It was good for me. Turn. Now, this is probably not the most dynamic way to do this. Just ranging these guys, Mal, kind of boring. Hey, you feel free to do this fight however you want, people. But since I know what's up there and what's coming to eat our face off, I'm gonna clear these guys out as carefully as possible. Let's see. Alright, now we've never used this thing, this new Brin or whatever it is. Heavy weapon. Well, let's give it a whirl. Okay, well, Did okay damage. I've seen better. Certainly don't want to. I don't want to fire it again. I'll just reload. 82% is not great to hit, right? So. Okay, 4 hit points. Side blocked. Guess we'll finish. So if I come up here, I'm afraid I'll trigger. Somewhere out here is that slicer dicer. I don't want to fight multiples at the same time and keep from it. Alright, we'll go for this. And I guess I'll move up. Another thing you don't want to do on this fight is you don't want to have, if memory serves me, you don't want to have everyone right next to each other. Normally, I will have sort of a tight firing group like this, but you don't want that against the robot boss or slicer dicer because of the way its specials work. So it seems like you're better off having the group somewhat spread out. Now, originally I thought that it was best to do that. That way it had to hop and use its movement, but it has so much movement that it's sort of like irrelevant. You'll see what I mean when we get into the fight. Finish that one off? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Let's move. You know what? Let's move here. We'll crouch. Up. Okay, the whole team up here. Move up heavy weapons. Nah, this isn't it. Unless they change something. Nah, I don't believe that for a second. Something seems fishy. Alright, we'll hang out right there.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ring. Echo 1, your congratulations, Echo.
We can repair this. You know what? Let's do that real quick. Did they really take the boss fight out? Well, it sure seems like it. Huh. Okay, well, let's all right. Let's loot up then. Let's see what we got. Let's reload. Hey, look at that. Tank tread. Exactly what we need. Alright. At least I think that's what we need. Tubes and Extra cloth. I don't know if we're going to need all of that or not, but I'm going to take it just in case we do. Broken barrel. I don't think we need that. Put over here. What do you got? Bent radar. Let's take that just in case. I'm pretty sure that that is the tread piece that we need. Yeah, to fix that little robot guy outside of the prison. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back and grab. I'm gonna go back and grab this barrel too, just in case. I mean. Come on. I need to get all the way back over to the prison and then not have the part that I need, right? Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here, because I don't want this episode to get too long, is I'm gonna exit here. I'm gonna go back to the Citadel, and I'm gonna do the interaction to break this guy. What's his name? You basically break him out of the jail. Where's he at? Okay. So right here, see, it says need to find a man named Red who's supposed to know where. I did all that, and then my game crashed on me, and I had to reload. So what I'll have to do is I'll do it all off camera. I'll have to go back to the prison area, go back to the cave where Red is, talk to him. He tells you about this guy, Wachowski or something like that, who's a deserted ranger, and then I'll bring me back to the Citadel. So I'll go back to the Citadel, and I'll deal with that. He's supposed to give us the rad suits that allow us to get through the radiation cloud to Demota, which is going to take us to a totally new area that I've never been to, and I think that'll be pretty cool. Alright, so sit tight. The next episode should be us going to Demota. Okay, it should be, in theory. Okay, and I think we've also got the parts to get into the prison and kick Commander Danforth's ass, which I've been wanting to do for months. So, alright, so good stuff coming. So if you like this one, please consider giving it a thumbs up. As always, I appreciate your comments and feedback. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Mal, and I will see you later.